Hello, this is a very quick look at the MJX X101C Quadcopter. This comes in component parts that you then have to put together. It's got a nice chunky remote and all the bits you need, including the safety guards, the landing feet, the charger. It also comes with a camera. This is a 1 megapixel 720p camera that you can connect to via Wi-Fi. We'll come back to that later, but it's nice to see that included. And the instruction manual. Now you want to follow that closely when putting this together because there's quite a lot to assemble before you can get started. So the main drone body comes pre-assembled and it has on the bottom the battery holder, and this is where you attach the camera. Give yourself a good bit of time to put this together. It does have everything you need, including the screws and a small screwdriver, so you don't need any additional tools apart from those provided in the box. It also comes with a memory card for the camera, although you can connect to this and record straight onto your phone. Setup didn't take too long. Follow the instructions carefully because, for example, these have to be attached in the right order. So this is B1, that's got to go on B1, otherwise you'll have it spinning the wrong way. It does take quite a while and it can be quite fiddly because the screws are very small and some areas you need to get the screws into can be a bit tricky. It comes with a removable battery and you'll need to take this out to charge it up, and when you plug this in, the charger will indicate when it's fully charged by the green light. The controller takes 3 AA batteries. These aren't included, but they just slot in the back. Overall, I found the power usage to be really good and it's lasted quite a long time, a good 20-30 minutes when flying. It also comes with this attachment for your phone, so you can attach your phone and see what's going on, and because it's Wi-Fi you can actually attach more than one phone to the camera. So you just connect to the camera's Wi-Fi, open up the app, and then you can see what's going on. Now here it's upside down, so you have to rotate it 180 degrees, and you can actually view in real time what the camera sees, but you can also take photos and start recording, and these are saved locally onto your phone. The app itself allows you to view the photos. However, when I went to have a look at the videos, it caused a problem. There wasn't a problem with the video file, just for some reason the app couldn't open it. If this happens to you, don't worry, the file is perfectly fine. If you just access it via a file manager or copy it onto your PC, you'll be able to watch your recorded footage as seen from the drone cam. This got me wondering about using this with a VR headset, and in fact you can do that because there is a mode to set this to 3D, and that splits it into a side-by-side screen. That allows you to pop the phone into a headset and you or someone else can then have a look and see what it's like to fly around as the drone, which is a pretty cool feature. Now in use, the actual handset view is quite tricky to concentrate on if you're not practiced at this. And if you use those tiny little drones, probably you got one as a stocking filler, this is slightly easier to control than those, but it's still not really easy. As you'd expect with 4 motors, it can be quite noisy. A rather cool feature is the 1-button flip, so you press the button and the drone will automatically do the stunt, and it can make you look a bit of a pro even though you crash the drone all the time. Now this does take a good bit of practice. You do need a large open space. I'd say that the smaller area you're going to end up with a lot more crashing because you really need to get a lot of practice in place, and it can go pretty high. Now I've been pretty nervous about taking this high. As you can see, it dips up and down, the power seems to drop every now and again, but here I am going really high up. One thing to be aware of though, if you are in an open space like this, is that if there are trees around and the power drops, it could get impaled and take absolutely ages to get down. With some drones costing hundreds, this is actually very reasonably priced and you get a lot of fun out of it. It does take a lot of practice. It can get up some good speed, and actually when you get the hang of it, you can get it hovering quite nicely. It's great to see it's got an onboard camera for you to have a little play with, and there's quite a few extra modes I haven't even had a chance to look at yet. I've just been trying to get the hang of the basics to start with, and fortunately it's very resilient. Hope you found this short review useful. Thanks for watching.